And we have some news just coming in. This has got to do with the floods in Chennai. Now, Velachery MLA has been geared out by the angry public. Velachery MLA from Congress Party, Hassan Maulana, was stopped and sent back by angry public when he came to visit the flood-affected areas. Velachery is one of the worst affected regions in the city of Chennai, where water is yet to recede. The people were also in fact heard asking Hassan to answer the public and why he was not able to in fact lend out a helping hand during the crisis that has hit the city and the kind of problems that the people here are facing. Velachery, one of the worst affected areas in the city after Cyclone Michaung hit this region. The water has not yet receded. The MLA was geared out by the people who were angry, seeking answers from their elected leader as to why he could not do anything to help them. Remember, people in this region have been without power, without electricity, some of them even without food. Their mobility is zero right now, as you can see. It's extremely difficult to function, and the water levels has not receded, making things even more difficult for people living in this region. And that's the reason why questions are being asked of their elected representative. MLA from the region, Hassan, who's a Congress MLA, asking as to why he was not there for the people. Angry locals have geared out the MLA from Velachery, as you can see on your screens right now. Velachery in Chennai city is one of the worst affected areas. The water levels here haven't gone down and people continue to be immensely inconvenienced. Pramod Madhav has more on that. Pramod, the people in fact venting out their anger on their elected representative. The MLA turned up today. The people are asking him questions as to why he couldn't come earlier and why couldn't he do more to help them.
Well, we've been informed that this was from yesterday, and the MLA in this picture is called Hassan Maulana, who's the Congress MLA from Velachery constituency. And unfortunately, year after year, when Chennai faces rains, Velachery constituency has been one of the worst affected, along with Pallikarnai and the Perumbakam Tambaram region. And this is because the Pallikarnai marshland is very close to it, and there have been so many environments who've been constantly claiming that construction shouldn't have been done over there. But the bigger problem was that the availability of essential services, people unable to move out of their homes. This has become extremely difficult because water is still not receding from that spot. And that period when Hassan Maulana went over there, public geared him and started asking questions as to where he was, why he was not able to help. And even before Hassan Maulana could reply, they asked him to leave. And that's what we see in that video.
Thank you, Pramod, for getting us those details. Pictures, in fact, are from yesterday, is what Pramod is telling us, where people gear out the MLA. Cyclonic storm Michaung left behind a trail of destruction. Now, even as Tamil Nadu picks up the pieces in the wake of Cyclone Michaung, heavy rain warning has been sounded in the state and neighbouring Kerala for Friday and Saturday. The Indian Met Department has issued an alert for Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Meanwhile, Chennai residents are still grappling with post-cyclone woes as the city continues to reel from severe waterlogging in several places, power crisis, milk shortage. Indian Air Force choppers are dropping relief materials on the roof of houses submerged in water. With more rain, situation will obviously only worsen here. Amid all of this, crude oil spillage has resulted in several fisherfolk and residents suffering from respiratory problems, skin rashes, giddiness and headache after inhaling toxic gas emanating from Nellore Pakkam River.
Well, we are reporting from Katukupam, Nellore, and what you're seeing right behind me is a massive oil spill that has happened in this region. There are several fisher folk over here whose livelihoods are entirely dependent on fishing. Now, because of the massive oil leak and mixing in with this water, thousands of fishes have died. The fishermen are at this point absolutely clueless as to how they're going to sustain further. Now, because of this mixing, there has also been toxic gases that was emanated, and the residents who are living here, families of fisher folk and others as well, they have breathed this toxic gas. They are right now suffering from respiratory issues, skin issues. A lot of them were even feeling giddy in the morning. A lot of people are now getting treatment for that, but this is the situation of Katukupam right now. The residents over here and the experts, they told us that there were 2 oil refineries very close to this riverbed, and and there was an oil spill on the 4th of December. Add to Cyclone Michaung, the toxic gases, the situation has only gone worse from that day.
We are reporting from Puliyanthop in North Chennai, and what we can see on ground, we've been traveling around North Chennai, and what we can see is neglect and apathy. Locals here are extremely angry, extremely disappointed with the manner in which the government has responded, especially with in terms of the rescue and relief measures in North Chennai. And now what you see are visuals of local residents staging a road roko. They've blocked vehicles here, saying that their area, their houses are inundated. They're not getting water, they're not getting food. Nobody's even coming to their rescue. Nobody's coming to even inquire about their well-being, and that is the reason why they say until electricity comes, until water recedes, until they get some kind of help, they're not going to move from here. With video journalist Tinko, this is Shilpa Nair in Chennai for India Today.
Actually, we are facing so many difficulty in breathing also. For last 3 days, we are facing somewhat kerosene smell we are breathing in. Early morning also, yesterday, continuously for 3 days, we are facing this kind of difficulty in breathing because of this oil spill and kerosene smell. I think you can also able to smell that kind of poisonic, poisonic smell, toxic smell and all. So it's very difficult for us. We can't able to even sleep in the morning itself. Early mornings it was so heavily it's coming from this river canal.
Last 4 days I'm not going to always, even for washing our, after going to toilet now we are not able to wash our legs, okay. There is no drinking water, there is no milk. Half liter water, milk is 100 rupees, okay. 1 liter, for getting 1 liter water bottle now we have to walk almost 3 kilometers. The rainwater is like, the flood is till here, okay. Till now it has come to our knee level, okay. Even then the water is very contaminated, okay. Lots of rats, cats and all, dead rats, dead cats. Even 3 people died in this water, okay. They carried and they went to postmortem. Still the water is not clear. There is no water, no power, electricity, no water, no milk, okay.
And my colleague Shibi Mol is getting asked more details on that story. Shibi, this is terrible. In fact, the person who was speaking to us a while ago just gave a sense of how people are just going to be ill, in fact, consuming that water at the end of the day. There is always a risk of disease and infection after floods like this. You know, just tell us what are the precautions that have been taken by the authorities.
Well, Sneha, absolutely. Even though a lot of major parts of the city has been, free from water right now, the South Chennai and the North Chennai still continues to suffer from waterlogging, especially in the Velachery area where, the water that's flowing outside people's house on the roads has a mix of dead animals and sewage and all of this. So it's become very difficult, it's very unhealthy and it's very dangerous, the water that's overflowing from there. And one of the main concerns is the drinking water and the power cut that a lot of people still in the city is facing. Though the city, when we come to the major part of the city, it looks very normal. When we go to the south and North Chennai, we really understand the after effects of Cyclone Michaung as the power cut. Even now, even in some of the main areas also, in Mylapore also, a day before we saw people coming on the roads and protesting because there has been no power cut since the last 4 days. So the drinking water and the power cut and also the milk shortage are the main concerns that the people are facing. And also people, stranded in the waterlogged areas, whatever essentials that they're getting, they've been overpriced also. So there have been a lot of protest also going on against the authorities, against the MLAs and councillors who have not reached their constituencies and checked upon the people. So that's one concern they have been all raising. When we talk to the authorities, they've been saying that, a lot of work has been done with the help of stormwater drainage system. A lot of water has receded, but there are certain areas we received unprecedented rainfall. We received more than what we had calculated. So that's one of the problems that we are facing. We are working on it. It will take 1 or 2 more days for the city to be completely free from water, is what the authorities are saying. The schools and colleges continue to be, continue to get a holiday even today, because in the last 5 days it's a holiday. As the students here needs to be very careful because a lot of small children in these houses and the older people also.
The vulnerable obviously in fact continue to be at risk is what Shibi is telling us. We'll keep coming back to you for more on that. The situation in Chennai and particular regions continue to remain grim as far as the aftermath of Cyclone Michaung is concerned, and of course the risk of disease and infection in these floodwaters is looming large.